What's up, Ham Nation? Today we're gonna smoke some butts. Oh yeah, boy. It's hanging with the hams. Alright guys, so first things up, we're gonna prep our seasonings. I always like to make my own seasoning. I don't use store pre-bought stuff. I like to experiment. It's interesting. Anyway, so we start with a quarter cup of paprika. Then we get another quarter cup of onion powder. And then we do a tablespoon of crushed red pepper. Then we do a tablespoon again of black pepper. Another tablespoon of cloves. And then a tablespoon of chipotle powder. And then I'll do a full cup of brown sugar. After that, we're gonna mix our spices together nice. Get a little whisk, mix it up nicely. Put that to the side. And now we're gonna cut our garlic. So we'll get about 6 cloves of garlic. We're not going to really chop them, we're just going to cut off the ends and take the skins off. After we do that, we're just going to crush our garlic. Get that juice out. And then put it to the side. Now here's a real special treat. So my pork shoulder has been soaking in our marinade. So our marinade was sour orange, some soy sauce, some red vinegar, and some salt. And we put a little bit of that smoke flavoring in it. That's just going to add a little bit to our smoke. Most of the flavor is going to come from the wood we actually burn. Alright, so we flipped it on both sides twice every 4 hours. So we're going to take it out. Alright. And then we're going to cut little slices into the fat so that flavor really sinks in. And that smoke gets under that fat. Alright, now we're gonna take our crushed garlic and just put it in all the little crevices. Just shove it in there. If you need a knife to create some pockets, you can do that. Make sure the garlic doesn't poke out when you're cooking. You want it to melt inside the meat. Then we're gonna use our yellow mustard. So we're going to coat the outside. Get a nice coating of mustard on there. This is going to keep the moisture in and give it a little tang. Now we're going to do on the other side. Make sure it's coated nice and even. And now we're going to add our brown sugar. Same thing. We're going to rub it in. We're going to allow that moisture to kind of mix together to make that brown sugar turn to a nice pasty consistency. Make sure you get the sides and all those little crevices. And now we're going to throw our spice on. Make sure you coat the whole pig. You want to get that spice on both sides, nice and even, and get all the sides. Alright, looking good. So we're going to use our hickory smoke chips and our cherry wood smoke chips for this cook. We're going to put the pork in our smoker and make sure the lid's on tight because you want that smoke going in your house. We're using our Presto indoor smoker. It's an electric smoker. This thing is awesome. I don't think you can find it online anymore, so I'm lucky to get it when I did. So we're just going to program it for combo smoke. That's going to give you that long-lasting smoke flavor. And as you can see, it goes up to 6 hours only. Now, a big piece of meat like this is probably going to take a little bit longer. Well, look at that smoke build. I put this on a time lapse so you guys can really see how that smoke starts to fill that chamber. Guys, if you could smell my house at this point, you would want to live here. Alright, so it looks like it's been about 6 hours. Alright. Now take the lid off. Oh, look at that. That's looking delicious. You can really see that fat has rendered down and kind of melted into the meat. Alright, so we're going to check our temperature now. Like I said, this is a big piece of meat, so it's going to take a little bit longer to cook. So it is done, but it's not done, if you know what I mean. So we're going to have to take it out of our smoker, throw it back on the pan, and throw it in the oven. So we're going to set our oven for 300 degrees and cook it for an additional 3 hours. Once we take it out, then we pull. As you can see, it's got a nice good smoky ring color. You see some of those pinks in there. And look how easy it just falls right off the bone. Take that bone out once you get all that meat off and just keep shredding. As you can see, it has a nice bark on it. You really want to kind of mix that in with the meat as you're shredding it. It looks delicious. Alright, keep shredding it up, shredding it up. This might take a while, but it's totally worth it. Just look at this meat right here. Look how it pulls apart. Look at that. Delicious. Alright, so, whoops. Alright, so, once you get your meat all pulled up, then we're going to throw the barbecue sauce on. I just got some Sweet Baby Ray's. Some of the best barbecue sauce out there. I went with a sweet and spicy to give it a little kick. So I'm going to mix it in, throw a little more sauce on there, and then boom. Alright. Looking good, looking good. So now it's time for our sandwiches. Because you can't have a pulled pork without a sandwich. You know what I mean? So we got our plate and our tin foil. Now this is a to-go sandwich. We get our little brioche bun. And we start stacking our meat. Put a nice healthy portion of meat on there, because that's going to be the main focus of the flavor for the sandwich. I'm just going to take a little piece right here. It's addicting. I can't stop. Alright, so now last but certainly not least, put a little garnish on it. Get your dill pickle, okay? Not that bread and butter crap. Throw your bun on. Wrap it up, and it's good to go. That portion of pork that I made would probably feed about 12 people. And there you have it, guys. Pulled pork sandwich. Alright guys, if you liked the video, please give me a like, consider subscribing, and have a great day.